As a cross-border collaboration, SANRAL's equivalent in Mozambique, A&E, is heavily involved in the development process of the N4 in partnership with SANRAL and the concessionaire's track. In Mozambique, A&E stands for Administração Nacional de Estradas, which translates to National Roads Administration. How does that collaboration work in practice? And how does A&E ensure benefit to the economy of Mozambique?
Now, the N4 was the very first public-private partnership in sub-Saharan Africa. Now, we know that as the N4 expands and continues to grow, it becomes more and more important for both the economies of Mozambique and South Africa. So how is it that you liaise between SANRAL, A&E, for the concession between the two to work out so well?
Thank you, and we are proud of that. We have regular meetings, sometimes in Maputo or in Pretoria, between ourselves, A&E, SANRAL, and track to review the concession and the contract. Also, if we need it, these are quarterly meetings, but if we need it, we have other meetings which are called upon, depend on the issues to be discussed. So far, this liaison between our A&E, SANRAL, and track is going well, and we hope that it will continue.
Now talk to us about the 1.2 billion major expansion project that is taking place on a 66-kilometer stretch, and that is of course between the Tutume interchange as well as the Rossano Gracia. What exactly will be happening on that 66-kilometer stretch?
Well, on that stretch between Rossano Gracia and Tutume, as you know, that the level of traffic, especially the big trucks, has increased, and sometimes it creates some congestion in the road. What we are going to do in this concession to expand a little bit the road, and also to create facilities that the light vehicles they can overtake the big lorries when necessary. In fact, it's a major improvement in the Mozambican side, and we hope that everything will go according to the plan and to be completed on scheduled time.
And how do you foresee that this major expansion will be of benefit to the motorists of Mozambique?
Oh, of course, as I said, that due to the success, if I can say, of this concession, the traffic has increased a lot, and of course that it is benefit to the economy, and also the government has expanded the concession of the Maputo port. I believe that due to the demands which are coming from, especially from the mineral industry in South Africa, and the other goods, they mean that yes, the N4 is complying in inverted commas with its duty for the development of Maputo Corridor.
Can you talk to us about the Port of Maputo, which we know for a fact is growing and is currently shipping about 31 million tons of shipped products? Can you tell us how critical the Port of Maputo is to the economy of Mozambique?
Well, in Mozambique, we have three major ports: Maputo, Beira, and Nacala. And of course, the Port of Maputo is one of the biggest, which contributes to the Mozambican economy. Not only Mozambican economy, I think that we are exporting most of the minerals for the northern region of South Africa, which are coming to Maputo, in the other goods, mean that the port of Maputo is contributing to the regional economy and of course that the Mozambican economy as part of the Maputo Development Corridor.
Now, one thing we know is that one of SANRAL's mandates is to make sure that there is a benefit to local economies in the work that they do. So how would you say that from an A&E perspective, there is that social investment that is happening to local economies?
Well, in the concession, track is carrying out some social responsibilities in the schools, in the other social infrastructures, and also is contributing to the local contractors for the routine maintenance. These works, they are done by the local contractors, which of course that they create jobs and they contribute in the local economy.
And are there particular skill transfers that are happening for the local economies?
Well, part of the training to the young people along the roads, and also we have local engineers working for the track, working for the contractors, and I think that all employees in Mozambique, track employee, they're local.
Mr. Paulo, can you please talk to us about the 2 billion rand expansion project? It sounds like quite a big project on your hands, and exactly how are the roads going to cope?
Well, in fact, it's a big investment, and what we see is in the end, what we are getting. We are getting a good road, which will, of course, improve the movement of goods, people and goods, from across the border, and to serve the port, which is the main beneficiary of this investment. And we hope that it's our intention to improve a little bit the access to the port, because at the moment we have some congestion, and the big trucks, they are in the normal urban traffic in Maputo, between Maputo and Matola. We are still discussing with the truck to see what can be done, but in general, that will, of course, that will improve a lot the accessibility in the port, and also to reduce the conflict between the cargo and the normal traffic in between the two cities, Maputo and Matola.